Alright guys, so today is going to be the first time playing with my new toys. These are the strong sleeves from Super Training, or Mark Bell, howmuchyoubet.net. My mom and dad were nice enough to get these for me for Christmas. So I did try putting this on before and put it on backwards. It was kind of difficult, so I'm putting it on upside down. Now these tags do say left or right, so you want to make sure you get it on the right leg. And this is the front. So, putting it on. Just gotta line that there. Ooh, man, nice and snug. I did get the 2XL, which was supposed to be a loose fit, but maybe I misjudged how big my legs are. We will see. Ooh. See how that feels. Oh, wow. Feels nice. It's like Mark Bell's just over here giving me hugs around my knees. Ooh. Alright, see how this works. Gotta put on all these layers now and go outside and train. Probably should have put on the socks first. It's really hard to bend the knee all the way up. These are definitely for performance, not just for sitting there looking nice. Very hard to bend the knee. Alright, that's it. Let's go see how these work.
Alright, I know you guys are all really excited to see me squatting in the knee sleeves for the very first time. However, we've got Glenn up first with his 5x5 on squats. One of the things that really surprised me is he decided he was going to increase the weight by 20 pounds. Normally, with a 5x5 program, you are going to add only 10 pounds between workouts for lower body exercises such as the squat, but he's been feeling really strong and really confident with this, and he's bouncing back really fast. So his first workout was 185 and almost didn't finish it. Then we went 225, now this is 245. And you can see here, even though he's got the scar tissue that's really tight and it's trying to pull him down and make him round over, which you don't want on the squat, he's managing to maintain a very neutral spine. He's keeping his chest up, he's hitting depth, and he's driving himself back into the bar. So I really think that this time around, once he gets back into the 300s, he's going to blow right past them. For those of you who don't know, Glenn was having some trouble. He did hit 405, and then technique started failing him, and he was having problems around 350. So he's got some work to do here. I forgot to record my first set. I'm going back on 531 for squats for a little while just to keep the volume a little bit lower. And I'm loving these knee sleeves. You can actually see here the set. I am getting quite a bit of speed at the top of the lift, which normally you don't see from me. And this is Glenn's third set. Again, he's still looking pretty strong. He's keeping his back tight. And he's even getting some speed here. So hopefully we will be able to have him do some squats without a belt soon. He has been putting the belt on, which allows him to push his intra-abdominal muscles out and brace against the belt, so it's a little bit more comfortable on his scar tissue. However, we want to make sure that the belt doesn't become a 100% crutch for him, and we want to get some belt work and beltless work. This is Glenn sawing our log. we want to do some box squats again, and last time I tried these, our little log here is a little bit too high, so we're cutting about 1.5 inches off, which should allow us to hit depth. This is my last set. So this was the 3+ day of 531 for me. So this is 395. And you can't really see it. I am still using the Chuck Taylors. So I am kind of relearning the technique a little bit. It is different than using the raised heel. I have to bend over just a little bit more in my lower back, and it still feels really good. I'm happy that my ankle is flexible there, and I prefer to squat in flat shoes. Wasn't really happy with how many reps I got, but I started falling forward in that last rep. So a little bit of technique breakdown. I probably could have got another one, but it wasn't worth it. Once I hit technique failure for me, I'm calling the set done. Need to work on the cardio for squats. I should be able to hit 10 with that weight without too much difficulty if I can get my breathing down. Here's Glenn with the 4th set, and you can see now he's starting to slow down just a little bit, but he's still pretty fast comparatively speaking to what it was looking like last year or even earlier this year. So really excited. I think that he's going to be making a complete recovery by the end of February. I was thinking he'd be back around March. I'm thinking February, maybe even late January. We'll see. He is coming back a lot faster than I expected, and very little discomfort. He has gone to his surgeon twice since we've started lifting again, and he has no restrictions. Surgeon checked him out, told him everything was good, told him he was good to continue lifting and lifting heavy, and he shouldn't have any problems. So that was good to hear, and you always want to make sure when you are coming back from an injury, you do consult your physician, especially if you've had surgery. Make sure you get the all clear for them. Now, 5th set, 5th rep, a little bit hard for Glenn. This is something that I really was excited about, but again, we don't have the box set right, so these will be high. I am actually standing on 45-pound plates right now, but those blue bands on each side, we double looped them. They are 50-pound bands from Rogue, and I have 315 pounds on the bar. As I said, it is high, so just working on the lockout there felt good. Definitely a lot of resistance, but I felt I had more in me. So instead of upping the weight, I decided to throw the green bands on there. Each green band is 65 pounds. So quite a bit of band tension here. You can hear me. This was not easy at all. And I definitely felt really awesome. Really excited to do these with a box that's actually to depth. And I did do a couple of lighter sets that weren't filmed prior to this. Glenn wanted to try the hack squats. That's something that he felt would be better for him than trying band squats after doing a 5x5. So he did this set here. I believe it is 200 pounds on the machine. Not quite sure on that, plus whatever the slab weighs. But after this first set, he said it was giving him a little bit of knee discomfort, so we stopped. And here's my first review of the knee sleeves.
Alright, so did my first squat session ever with knee sleeves, and I have to say that they definitely make a difference, definitely make everything easier, but I think I got a size too small. I measured pretty good to get the relaxed fit because I did not want a competition sleeve, but I'm pretty sure this is competition. Look at this. So I have these on for the whole squat routine, and that is dug in there pretty good. Both legs. Pretty sure that's going to bruise. Nothing really on the quad. You can barely see anything. So no, my calves are just bigger than expected, or what. But quads, nothing. I'm pretty sure this is going to bruise. It's pretty tender. But if you're looking for a pair of knee sleeves, I think that this will definitely help your squats, and it is approved in the USAPL. So, as raw. I don't have any idea how it counts as raw, but if it's allowed, we're going to do it.
And for those of you who are wondering, after this workout, I was not bruised from the knee sleeves, which I was surprised on. So you can see here as we start the bench, we are doing the first set with press commands, just like you would do in a powerlifting competition. We're going to be trying to do that for most of the workouts, at least getting 1 or 2 sets with press commands, and then just doing the traditional touch and go. But we really wanted to make sure that we are getting that work in. And I can tell you that the pauses definitely make it a lot more challenging. Definitely gets a lot more fatigue when you're doing multiple reps. So I'm not going to worry too much about the competition bench until we actually get a lot closer to April. But it is something that I did want to start practicing. Alright, I'm going to let you guys watch a couple of these sets with some music, and then I will catch up with you on the 3x3s. Alright, so a couple of things. watch Glenn right here. You'll see he is a little bit crooked, and I just noticed this as he started benching heavy, that the bar is not coming quite to the center of his chest in the same spot every time. So that's something that we're going to be working on and addressing. For me, you will notice that I did not get a triple on that first set. And I'm very unsteady here on the second set for the second rep. I definitely have reached the point where I can no longer get a triple after doing the 5x5. So I'm going to have to be working on getting some more reps and the higher weight. We will see what happens. I'm going to go up in the 5x5 again and attempt 290 again, see if I can get a triple or at least a double and work from there. But I was surprised I actually was able to keep up doing 5x5 and then the 3x3 for as long as I did. We did not do any slingshot today. Went inside, did a little bit of arm work, but that's it. All right, have a good one. Lift something heavy, guys.